Alright, in this lab simulation of Microsoft Azure Fundamentals, we're going to create a VM with a template. So let's get started. So in this walkthrough, we will deploy a virtual machine with a quick start template and examine monitoring capabilities. So first off, let's log into our portal. We're going to browse the Azure Quick Start Gallery, and we're going to access the Azure Quick Start GitHub repository and deploy a template that creates a virtual machine. So first we're going to log in. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up a new web browser, and we are going to go to this website right here, which is the, oh, what happened? Alright, this is the Quick Start Gallery. In this gallery, we can find a number of popular and recently updated templates. These templates automate deployment of Azure resources. They including installations of popular software packages, and we can browse through the many different types of templates that are available, and they're all right here. So if you were to get serious into doing these Azure environments and you want to use templates, this would be a good website to bookmark. Now we're going to go to a different one. So we're going to type all that in. Then we're going to hit enter. So this is going to be the Quick Start GitHub repository, and we are going to deploy a simple Windows VM. And this repository hosts a great variety of template sources. So let's see here. We are going to scroll down on the deploy a simple Windows VM, which is right there. And we're going to click deploy to Azure button. And now our browser session will be automatically redirected to the Azure portal here. So the deploy to Azure button enables us to deploy the template via the Azure portal. And yeah, here we're going to be prompted for only a small set of configuration parameters. So now we are going to click edit template. So up here we could see edit template. The resource manager template format uses a JSON format. We're going to review the parameters and variables, then we're going to locate the parameter for virtual machine name, and we're going to change the name to my VM template, and then we're going to save our changes. So if we scroll down a bit, we are looking for, there's size of the virtual machine, location of the resources. This is what we're looking for right here. Name of the virtual machine. So we're going to go here from simple VM, and we're going to change it to my VM template. And then we're going to click save. Alright, now we're going to configure the parameters required by the template, and we're going to leave the defaults on everything else. So the subscription is going to be left default. Our resource group, we're going to use the drop down menu and use this default. The region, we're going to keep it default. So we have some administrative username and password information we're going to enter. So that's Azure user, and that's the password. Next, the DNS label prefix. We are going to change this to my VM template only cans. And the standard, the VM size is going to be a standard D2S version 3. So we're changing that 5 to a 3. And then the OS version is going to be 2019 Data Center Gen 2, Gen 2nd, says here. Alright, after this we're going to click Review and Create. We should get a validation pass, no problems, yep, everything's looking good. And now we are going to create. Here we're just going to monitor the deployment. It might take a minute or two, but here you could see all the information that's happening here on this window. And you'll slowly see this window start populating. It's creating our virtual nets and the virtual networks, the storage accounts. There's my VM template virtual machine. Once this is complete, we're going to verify and monitor our virtual machine deployment. So we're going to wait until we get that green check mark saying that the deployment was a success. Alright, here we go. It says deployment succeeded. Perfect. So now we're going to go to the All Services tab here. Let's close this notification. And then we're going to go to Virtual Machines. We're going to ensure the virtual machine was created, which it is. It says My VM Template. We're going to select this virtual machine. We're going to go to the Overview pane, which we're already on. We're going to see that the status is running. We're going to scroll down to the Monitoring tab here. So we're going to click Monitoring. And the monitoring tab frame can be adjusted from 1 hour to 30 days. That would be up here. Show data for up to 30 days or just the 1 hour. Now we can review different charts that are provided, including CPU average, networking total, and disk bytes at the bottom here. So let's click on this chart since we're seeing some activity there. And then from here, we are able to add metrics. There is the Add Metric button here. And yeah, this is just a way to monitor everything that you're pretty much paying for through Azure, and make sure you're not going over your limits if you are a part of a Elastic program or a metered program. So let's return to the overview blade here. We're going to click my VM template. So we're going to click the activity log right here. Activity log records such events as creation or modification of resources. It's all right here. And lastly, we can click add filter here and experiment with searching for different events, types, and operations. So we can search just event categories, operations, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We successfully created a resource from a template and deployed that template to Azure. So if we were to go to the home page and go to all of our resources, you'll see everything that we created with that template. Pretty cool. You got a storage account going, a virtual machine, a virtual network, and a bunch of other stuff. And just like our previous videos, we can totally just connect to this virtual machine. Everything should work. We'll just download the files, open the files, there you go. Everything's working pretty good. And that's about it. Lastly, we'll just, as always, delete everything that we do, because this is only a lab simulation, and that's it. So thanks for watching.